You're looking at a live bird's eye view of Bear Meadows City Park here in Evanston, home of the Evanston Red Devils for 2021, the boys team, because this is where probably the most meaningful game of the season will be played in regionals in a few weeks' time. Good evening, everybody. My name's ELAN, and I'm happy to bring you this matchup between Evanston and Rock Springs. This is a big one, and there's no other way to put it. We'll talk more about it when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Evanston basketball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Welcome back to Bear Meadows City Park, site of this matchup between the Evanston Red Devils and the Rock Springs Tigers. Last time these two met, it was a 2-0 win for the Tigers in Rock Springs. And you get the feeling that it's going to be a lot closer than 2-0 this time. It's worthy to note both of those goals went in, within the first 15 minutes of the first half. So a very, very close game played throughout, and this one holds some meaning, and let's tell you why. Evanston currently sits number 3 in the 4A West. Rock Springs, they sit in the same mix for number 3, but how it looks is you've got Kelly Walsh and Jackson. Those 2 teams will battle for the top spot in the West. At 3 right now, you have Evanston, but right on their tail is Natrona County, Star Valley, and this Rock Springs team. The Tigers of Rock Springs come in after losing 4 in a row, but they lost games to really, really good teams, and they are hungry for a win. Evanston, however, if they can win this one, they'll be in the driver's seat for the rest of the way for that coveted number 3 seed. Reminder, Evanston has never made the state tournament before, and they want to make history this year by doing it for the first time in 2021. That's what it looks like here in Evanston. We're going to step aside, and we come back. We'll have more on our pregame coverage on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to Evanston, Wyoming. Welcoming into the MyLocalRadio.com chat room, we have Armin Lacoz, of course, father of the German transfer student York Lacoz, who got his first goal of the season last time they were out against Kelly Walsh on Saturday. So we want to welcome them from Hamburg, Germany, and thanks for tuning in. Also want to remind you that the MyLocalRadio.com chat room is the place to root on your favorite Red Devil. Let's do a quick weather update. As you can see, the clouds in the sky here in Evanston. Right now, the weather is 41 degrees with some light rain. Winds at about 13 miles per hour. It's going to drizzle for maybe the next hour. And then behind me, you see some lighter clouds, so hoping that we'll get some warmer temperatures a little bit later on. But as it sits right now, light winds at 13 miles an hour, light rain, and a 41-degree temperature to start out this match. The Red Devils come in after a 2-1 week with wins against Star Valley, Natrona County, and the lone loss coming to Kelly Walsh. Again, Kelly Walsh and the Jackson Bronx out of Teton County are the ones that are probably going to be battling for the top seed at regionals. Evanston right now currently number 3. The top 4 go to state. And really, now that we've seen everybody in the West, I can comfortably say I think it's likely we could see the Red Devils be in the top 4 as Evanston will get ready to square off against Rock Springs. This is an important game, and it's got playoff implications. When we come back, we'll hear from Coach Brian Richens, head coach of the Evanston Red Devils, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on MyLocalRadio.com.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Fair River Drive, Evanston.
With Evanston boys Red Devil soccer coach Brian Richens. Coach Richens, not a bad week for you guys. 2 matches, 2 wins, and 1 loss. Of course, the big story is the win against Natrona County. Just talk about on Friday night, how emotional of a victory was that for you guys?
Well, it was huge. It was a big win and so dramatic, in the way it went. Really gave our team a boost moving forward. I think we gained a lot of confidence out of that match, just in our ability to adapt and come back and continue to be resilient.
Coach, you guys will play Rock Springs tonight, and this game does feel like it has some playoff implications because everybody's battling for that number 3 spot. Jackson and Kelly Walsh are the top 2 teams in the conference, but that number 3 is wide open, and Evanston is right in the thick of that conversation. So is Rock Springs. Last time you guys played, it was a 2-0 victory for Rock Springs, but those 2 goals, if I remember correctly, were scored in the first 10 minutes, and then you guys locked down and played really, really well the rest of the match. Just couldn't cash in on any opportunities.
Right. I feel like the important thing tonight is going to be finishing up opportunities, because we did give ourselves chances in the game over there and just were not able to get finished up. So we need to start quicker tonight and get on the front foot as soon as possible, and then we got to put away our chances.
Would you say scoring first and getting that 0 off the board first is going to be vital to getting the win tonight, or do you feel like this is a team that you guys can play from behind against?
I think getting on the board first is going to be really important for our confidence. It's going to be important for us to score early and get them chasing the game, because they've now lost, I think, 4 straight, and so there's some doubts in their mind. And if we can go ahead and add to those doubts and give confidence to ourselves, I think that will be a key to the game.
Rock Springs and Evanston is kind of one of those unofficial rivalries. Do you expect this game to get a little bit emotional like what we saw against Natrona County?
Yes, for sure. My guys, especially since this is the second time around, and there was sort of some bad blood at the end of the last game. We've got to keep our emotions in check tonight and concentrate on playing hard-nosed soccer and playing smart soccer so that we can get this win.
Coach, I think you and your boys are turning Evanston into Soccer Town this spring. The crowds have been great. People are talking about the team. Really impressive victories against Natrona County and, of course, Green River opening week, as well as a great victory against Star Valley. What does it mean to kind of see the support from the town in 2021, especially after not getting a season in 2020?
I think that's it. I think the fact that we didn't get a season last year, and then to follow that up with a season that we are excited about and that people around our town are excited about, it means a whole bunch. We really feed off of the support from our fans and playing on our home field. And we've had great travel. I mean, the fans have traveled with us really well. There's been multiple times where even on the road, Evanston has the bigger crowd. And so it's been really, really encouraging and buoys us up, keeps us going when things get kind of dragging and difficult. So we've really appreciated our fan base and all the support from our town.
Coach, tonight you get your senior keeper, Rylan Worley, back. Dom Mendez, the junior, who's the future keeper of Evanston soccer. He did a great job against Natrona County and Kelly Walsh. Talk about the way Dom played, and also talk about what kind of wrinkles Rylan Worley puts into the game that we didn't have.
Yeah, so Dom stepped into that role just wonderfully. He made some saves in the Natrona County game that were just fantastic. That near the end of the match, there was a top right-hand corner shot that he dove across and saved, and that was a highlight reel save, and it was a big save. It kept us preserve the win. And so we actually missed him in our depth on the field to have him go in goal. But yeah, it was very encouraging because, as you said, as a junior, he's looking to probably be the starter in the goal next year. So there was a bit of confidence that he was able to gain for that. And then also his teammates that are juniors, they now have confidence in him being able to hold down that position. So I think for our future, it was really big. Rylan, Dom's a wild man. He runs around crazy and is really emotional, and we really appreciate that from him. That's the kind of guy he is and the kind of player he is. And Rylan, in contrast, is very calm, underspoken, and so he brings a different sort of feel to the back end of our field, and we're going to appreciate that as well. He has developed his goal kicks, he's developed his drop kicks, Rylan has, and so he's a weapon in the attack, knocking the ball forward, and then also just such a steady hand in the back, saving shots and keeping us in games as well.
Coach, what's going to be an early sign you're going to be looking for against Rock Springs tonight that lets you know, okay, we're right where we want to be?
If we're getting the ball through their back line, turning in some foot races on the ball, and finding ourselves in situations where, where we've been able to score, knocking the ball forward, running it down, and getting in behind them. If we can see that early, I think that if we're able in the midfield to take a couple of balls off of their midfielders, in sort of a physical manner, those will be good signs. And then just that we're organized in the defense, and so their little crosses, they do these little drive to the middle and then pass back to where they just came from. And if we're cutting those out early with our back line, I think those 3 levels, if we're seeing those things, we'll be seeing success.
That's Coach Brian Richens, head coach for Evanston Boys Soccer. Big game against Rock Springs tonight, Coach. Good luck. We're going to be rooting you on. Thank you for your time. Anything else?
No, thank you very much, Elan. We appreciate your coverage, and it was fun to see, Uric blow a kiss to his parents through my local radio on Saturday after scoring that goal against K-Dub, and just that what you guys add to our program and to our school district. I really appreciate it.
A big thank you to Evanston head coach Brian Richens for joining us on today's pregame show. The Red Devils take on the Rock Springs Tigers, who have lost 4 straight coming into today's match. However, this is far from a done deal for the Evanston Red Devils when those 4 losses come to powerhouses such as Kelly Walsh, Natrona County, and Jackson, and most recently a 2-1 loss to Star Valley. A win today would give Evanston a free path to that number 3 seed if they're able to take care of business from here on out. However, that is going to be much easier said than done. It makes to be an exciting match, and we'll have the kickoff when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on MyLocalRadio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
Welcome to a wet Evanston, Wyoming, as just during that last break, the rain really started to come down as the Red Devils get ready to take on the Rock Springs Tigers. As we are trying to get ready for this game. Trying to clean off the computer really fast. as we are currently under a tent, but the rain is actually starting to blow a little bit sideways as it comes down here in Evanston, Wyoming. We put 40 minutes on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard and get ready for today. Sorry about that. We're experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties because of the situation as we get started here in Evanston. 40 minutes on the clock as the rain begins to fall down. Evanston trying to get something going early. Curtis Richens through ball looking for Micah Lichty, but it's going to roll over the line, and it will be a goal kick for the keeper of Rock Springs. That is the sophomore Hudson Conrad. That one is let loose. Evanston, though, turns it around as a high kick again. Evanston definitely putting on the pressure early here against the Rock Springs Tigers. In the corner, that looks like Dante Sinche. Caden Wiley doing a good job there. Burgos crosses it over to Sinche, who runs into a defenseman in the box, and back over to Burgos. Richens looking for the top of the circle, but instead it's going to be taken away by the Tigers, led by Josh Sosa, the sophomore. Kick to the other side, but chased by Derek Johnson as he is turning on the Jets a little bit. And again, Evanston is going to try to make it happen. Micah Lichty commits a foul as we are having some issues with the camera. Coach Richens let us use their bird's eye camera because we thought it would give us a good view, and on a normal day it would, but the rain is starting to come down, so we're going to try to give you as best of a visual as we can through the call here as Evanston will now go on the defense, setting up right side for Montez, but that shot is just a little too far. They put a trash bag over the camera to try to protect it from the rain, but that is, we've got rain kind of blowing all over the place here in Evanston, so we'll do the best we can to give you a broadcast as best as we can, but we also might be worried a little bit about equipment as we are seeing some technical difficulties here. So we're going to try to give it an honest try, but if things continue to kind of go the way as right now my computer's not responding to a lot of the commands, we may have to apologize and not be able to bring you the broadcast as we are kind of struggling right now. As checking in on the chat room, Armin Lacause can't asking us if we can clean off the camera lens. We can't because it is so high, and this is one of those situations where we may not be able to finish this off as the rain is beginning to fly under the pop-up tent that we have set up, and we are getting quite wet here. And it's not one of those deals where we're worried about getting wet, but our equipment, we do need to make sure we can protect that so we can bring you the broadcast from another time. Like I said, we'll continue here on the air and try to give you as best as we can as Micah Lichty goes to the far side. Runs into defenseman, retreated back to the corner on the attacking third. And yeah, I apologize, but my computer is not responding right now. So I think we may need to call this and work on equipment. We really apologize for the inconvenience, but I don't think we can do this and keep our equipment safe as a goal is shot from way outside by Rock Springs. That was one of those perfectly struck one that just kind of grazed the top bar and dropped in. And Rock Springs goes up 1-0, but yeah, we are getting rain blown under our tent and it is becoming very difficult to do this. So we apologize, but we are going to go ahead and go off the air. We need to try to protect our equipment so we can bring you more soccer games in the future. We apologize so much to everybody, but as I mentioned, we do need to protect the equipment so we can bring you more soccer games in the future. So we thank you so much, and we apologize for the inconvenience, but we will talk to you guys next time. Thank you so much, and take care.